Since we've been talking about artificial intelligence and software development, I thought I'd just take a few minutes to show you what I've been able to do recently in less than 2 days. We're going to take a look at a CRM, customer relationship management or sales system, and this has always been a pet peeve of mine. People want me to install Salesforce.com or Zoho or any number of other software as a service solutions that are built to satisfy everybody, and seldomly do they get used to their full potential. So I've created this thing. It took me less than 2 days. It's called Kanso Bids, and Kanso is a Japanese design principle that says that elegance is achieved based on careful attention to what you include and what you don't include. I think it's really spot on for what we're developing here. Is a system based around my company's sales process and nothing else. And so we're going to take a look. Our leads are either in discussion or we've delivered a bid, and then hopefully we win a lot of them. Additionally, on my dashboard, I've added one more column, which is needs attention. So I've been able to quickly develop a number of rules where if a lead is in a particular state, hasn't been touched in a while, or maybe it's got a to-do item that's past due, it lives in the needs attention column. Let's just go take a look at our customers here, and we'll keep this quick, right? And take a look at customer company 2. Good guy. We've got a couple of different leads out there with him. I'm going to go ahead and create a new lead for Jay, and that lead is going to be rapid CRM system. Is a great place to mention that everything I enter here winds up on the statement of work, and that's the purpose of this system, is to be very quick to get from a discussion with a potential client to a statement of work. We're in discussion. We're talking about getting started around the 15th. The next step, like I just said, we want to get him a statement of work. So let's say we'll get that to him within 2 days. SOW. So we're going to go ahead and create that lead. We have a slightly richer depiction of the same information. And one of the things that's really key about this, which I don't get with the other systems that we can use for bids. Generally, we would use Jira for bids, and we'd spend a lot of time writing things in little boxes, looking around for the estimated hours field. What I do instead is I just use an editor like Google Docs, and I can share it with my team as we brainstorm on what we're going to do, and then cut and paste some tasks and their descriptions, and you notice each line starts with an estimate. So when I click bulk add, boom, I've got all my tasks and estimates in little boxes. We have a comment log, deliverables, so that's key. We're going to start off, give him a specification, give that to him in 5 days, test version. Let's give that to him in 14 days. Working software launch, and we'll do that in 21 days, which is not at all unrealistic with the tools that we have. Now that we have some deliverables, benefits, and a good description of the project, we click statement of work, and we've got something that's a pretty good sales tool, right? A straightforward description of the benefits, why they're doing it, exactly what we're going to do for them so that we can refer back to this if there's any question later. And then additionally, our promises of delivery and a signature. We hit print, sign, and it's out the door. Come back here, let's take a look at our dashboard. Oh, rapid CRM. Looks like I spelled it wrong, but that's okay. Bids delivered. Now we've sent that. Let's say the customer gets back to us. We see it's now in bid pending. We're going to say he got back to us and said he wants us to get started. And I'm going to ask for closing comments so that we can replicate this success. It was a clean SOW delivered quickly. That's what won us this job. Bam. Now we've got closing notes and it's finished. If you look over here, we now have an extra button called Export to Jira. When I click that, it's going to ask me to select a project. Which project in Jira do we want to add this to? I'm going to add it to the Jira integration project. Okay, and it's telling me what it's going to do. It's going to create a Jira story, and then under that, it's going to give us 10 subtasks that we can manage through to a fast completion. It tells us that it's done, and we'll want to check that by going over to Jira. So now we happen to be in the Jira integration project, which we selected earlier, and here we are. Here's our story, rapid CRM system, and each of our individual subtasks. And each of those subtasks brought with it the description from before. That's our software development process these days, and a little idea of what we can develop in a super duper short period of time. I think that it is an excellent alternative to software as a service to sit down with your team, discuss exactly what needs to be done and needs to be delivered, and give it to them. I have developed this software in less time than it would have taken me to select a CRM and configure it to my team's needs. And it never would have gotten this close to my own business process.